Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, we are following breaking news. Man stabbed after catching burglars in his Pelham home. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Charisse LeClaire.
Squeeze everything out of what this summer has to offer you at the Hyundai Labor Day sales event, featuring the premiere of the all.
And back to our breaking news in Pelham now. A man recovering at this hour after he was stabbed when he found burglars in his home on Copper Lane in Pelham. WMUR Charisse LeClaire is live at the scene now with the latest information. What can you tell us, Charisse?
Well, Tom, we arrived here on scene, and police say they were called here to Copper Lane shortly after 7 o'clock tonight. You can see there are still officers here investigating. Now, they say a man found two men who had broken into his home and interrupted a burglary in progress. Now, the homeowner was then stabbed, according to police. Those suspects then fled the house on foot. That homeowner was transported to the hospital and is expected to be released soon. Right now, one of those suspects is being described as a white male, the other a Hispanic male, and police are saying there's no danger to the public at this time as they continue to investigate here on Copper Lane. We are expecting to speak to a lieutenant with the Pelham Police Department here just in a few moments. We'll be sure to bring you that information as it becomes available. We're live here in Pelham. I'm Charisse LeClaire, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Retired music teacher accused of child rape inside elementary school. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
Check this out. One room of beautiful North American hardwood flooring installed for just $9.99. That's right, and this isn't just any hardwood. This is genuine Armstrong hardwood, the most trusted name in flooring. Call National Floors Direct at 888-400-FLOOR.
I just think it's crazy. I can't believe it. I would have never expected it.
Parents say this is a photo of the retired music teacher now accused of raping a child during the school day at Julia Bancroft Elementary. The district says it happened about 9 years ago. The school has since closed, but the revelations are disturbing for parents who knew 62-year-old Stephen Jasic.
Like a typical guy from town, was friendly, not just hi, idle chat. How's your kid doing in class? That kind of thing.
Investigators say the victim was a student at the time, and now the former teacher is facing 4 counts of rape of a child. Jasic retired in 2014, and he was arrested at his home in South Hadley. The district immediately reached out to parents acknowledging the victim's courage, saying, "We remain hopeful that through the support of family, friends, the entire school, and greater Auburn community, this young individual continues to find the strength to live a long, happy, and healthy life." And that former teacher is being held without bail tonight as he awaits a court hearing tomorrow.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. 4 rescued from rip currents at Biddeford Beach. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
Witnesses say that those two...
It's Nissan's bottom line model year-end event. Get big clearance savings on the last of our 2018s. Like Rogue, with available Pro Pilot Assist. Hurry into your local Nissan store for great offers like this.
Adults and 2 children were just up to their knees at the private beach located at that brown house that you see behind me. They were then swept out by the current, carried down the beach, and were about 50 to 75 yards away from shore when they were rescued. Around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Biddeford's deputy fire chief arrived at Fortunes Rocks Beach, where 2 children and adults had been rescued from a rip current.
Fortunately, we did not need the Marine unit, so we were able to cancel them.
Dross says bystanders and lifeguards sprang into action and that the 4 involved are expected to survive any injuries.
They were all transported. One was more serious than the others. However, that person is expected to make a recovery.
Rip currents form as waves create an underwater sandbar near the shore. As water creates a gap in that sandbar, swimmers can get caught up in a strong current as that water rushes between the gap. If you are ever caught in one, the best action is to relax and float.
Probably the natural reaction is for somebody to swim against the current and then tire themselves out. And as they tire themselves out, they're more apt to go underwater and more need for rescue. But if they do, they stay calm, swim parallel to the shore, get out of the rip current, they're able to swim to shore.
So if you are planning on stopping by the beach as summer winds down, the fire department does recommend stopping by the lifeguard stand and chatting with those folks there to find out if there are any warnings, such as rip currents. I'm Mary Kate Mannion, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Beijing retaliates as new U.S. tariffs kick in on $16 billion of China's goods. A new round of U.S. tariffs on $16 billion worth of China's imports kicked in on Thursday, prompting Beijing to retaliate with its own levies on American goods worth the same amount. Hawaii residents brace themselves as hurricane nears. Let's take a listen to the video.
Rare, but the toll can be devastating.
A lot of them have to travel
It's
outside the
Nissan's
state
bottom
for their
line
treatment.
model year-end event. Get
We had to
big
do it.
clearance sale.
Just to get Haley on a clinical trial, we had to travel.
Everything out of what this summer has to offer you at the Hyundai Labor Day sales event, featuring the premier.
Okay, and there you go on that video. Also, Hurricane Lane has weakened as it approaches Hawaii, but was still expected to pack a wallop, forecasters said Wednesday, as people hurried to buy water and other supplies, and the Navy moved its ships to safety. And that did it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you. I will not be on air this evening, so I'll see you back on Friday for another newscast. Goodbye, everyone.